y'all, it's your girl Hannah B here, and yes, I have my hair slicked down today, and I actually have glitter in my hair. Okay, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a demo and giving you guys my first impressions of the NARS Soft Matte Foundation. It just came out, honey. This retails at Sephora for $39.99. I will leave the links down below. So this of course is what it looks like after I have done all of my regular things to it. And just like any of my other foundation first impression videos, I'm going to do everything I do to my face, and then we're going to watch how this applies, and then I'm going to come back and give you my pros and cons and how I feel about it, so that you guys know what type of decision to make about this foundation, honey. I want you guys to make educated decisions and whether or not you want to try a product or not. But yeah, so again, this is how my face looks. So yeah, just stay tuned for the next slide. Hey y'all, okay, so I have done my eyebrows, eyeshadow, and I've color corrected, primer and color corrected. This is the foundation, and this is the packaging that it comes in. It's like a matte velvet type of feeling, and I got it in the color New Caledonia, which is considered deep 2, and this is New Caledonia in the Radiant Longwear foundation. And so we're gonna like compare the two foundations. So this one has a more natural finish, and this one is a matte finish. Obviously it was supposed to be soft matte. So this is what the bottle looks like. It has like faux frosted glass effect, and like this is matte velvet, and the bottle itself is matte velvet, so it feels really interesting. You get 1.5 fluid ounces in this bottle, and in the regular bottle you get 1 fluid ounce, so you actually get a little bit more foundation in this bottle than you do in the Natural Radiant. Oh, it's a squeezy too. So I'm gonna put a little bit, I don't know if it needs to be shaken up or not, I don't know. I'm gonna put a little bit on my hand. Oh, this a little bit goes a long way. The New Caledonia color is a little bit dark for me. I typically wear it in the summer, so that's why this is why the color I chose this color. But this is the color of the soft matte, and I'm gonna compare it to my Sheer Radiance one. I will say off top that the Sheer Radiance foundation feels a little bit thicker than the soft matte foundation, but it does say that it's supposed to be buildable coverage. So this is the Sheer Radiant, this is the soft matte, and as you can see, this one is a little bit it's coming up cool on camera, but I feel like this one is a little bit more red than this one, and it's a little bit, it's not as dark as this one as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it on my face, honey. So and I hope this is not like a fast drying foundation either. And I'm going in with my beauty blender. Okay, so off top, because it seems to be a more liquidy foundation, I would definitely say probably apply this with a brush, because that was like 2 squirts and now I gotta add more foundation. But in terms of blendability, it's looking like it blends very well, but I'm really curious to see how it's going to act with concealer on top of it. So it is spreading out a little bit. It is spreading out. Now again, it's supposed to be soft matte. I am getting soft matte vibes. It's definitely, you can definitely tell that it's dark on me compared to my neck. Because I'm doing it like this, I can't really tell you how many. Oh, that is way too much. Oh my god. It blends pretty easy in my opinion. It's not really causing me any problems to blend out. It does kind of dry down like really quickly, I will say that. It does dry down really quickly. Yeah, and it's definitely more red than the regular soft matte. Like, this is, it's red in real life. Like, it looks good on camera though. It does look good. I can definitely still see some of my imperfections in my color corrector, so I'm just gonna put a little bit more because like I can still see my mole. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more under the eye specifically because this is the area that is not covering. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose too. But again, this is supposed to be a buildable foundation. Right now, sis ain't giving me that feeling. I'm not feeling the buildable vibes right now. I feel like this foundation is giving me a more natural everyday foundation. I feel like it looks more natural than the Sheer Radiant. Is it called Sheer Radiant? The Long Wear Radiant, whatever. The other one. It is giving me like of a more natural look. It definitely is too dark for me, honey. I don't look crazy, but like maybe when I do the rest of my makeup it won't look so dark. But yeah, it's a little blendable. I mean buildable. Why do I keep saying blendable? It's a little buildable. Okay, all right. I'm not mad at it. I actually like it. I like how it looks. All right, so I'm going to highlight, contour, whatever, finish the rest of my face. I'm gonna come back to you guys with my finished look. We're gonna see how it oxidizes and all of that, and you guys will have my full first impression of this foundation. Okay, I'm just baking right now, and I had to come back and let y'all know some things before I do this, take this off, because I'm already like experiencing things I ain't crazy about. So this foundation makes it really hard to blend out anything else on my face. Like putting my concealer on and blending it out was super duper hard, okay? And this is like a really not a, it's my regular, you know what I'm saying? And it could be because they just don't mesh, because some products don't mesh with other products. But my Multi-Scope Concealer by Too Faced is like my holy grail concealer, as you guys already know. And it was extremely hard for me to blend my concealer out. And it was also a little hard for me to apply my Shade Stick by Juvia's Place to contour with. I did go back and use a powder contour and powder bronzer on top of that. But y'all, this is... it's really pretty though, so I'm still holding out judgment to the very end, but this was difficult, okay? This is like I'm beating my face with my beauty blender, which is already supposed to be a soft sponge, y'all. Like, come on now. All right, I'm done with my makeup, okay? I did everything normal I would usually do. Blush, concealer, was this reverse highlight, all the things. Applied some lashes. All right, here are my final thoughts on the foundation. For the price point, I think that there are way better matte foundations out there. I'm not gonna flex, okay? Does it give you this kind of like natural whatever? It does, but it oxidizes a lot in terms of like, it kind of like shears out a little bit. The coverage is I cannot see myself buying this again or recommending it to somebody. Am I gonna use it? Absolutely, because I paid $50 for it. Actually, you know what? I low-key might take this back to Sephora. I ain't gonna flex. I do have the receipt. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Like, I like the Sheer Radiant a whole lot, the Natural Radiant a whole lot better. Because I know I can mattify the Natural Radiant if need be with like a mattifying primer and setting spray, and it does the same thing, gives me the same look. In terms of like the final look, like, it's cute, okay? It looks really cute in the camera, but in real life, This is super red because I pull up really tone, not really tone, I pull up really cool on the camera. This is super red. The coverage is like not 100%. It's not that easy to work with. It doesn't like, granted, I did use a sponge, and it is kind of it's not a thick foundation like the natural radiant is, so a brush might be a better application for that. So I'm not gonna go ahead and 100% just rule out how it applies, but I feel like I had to do way too much with this foundation to put it on my face. And also, like, it didn't, my powders didn't blend out well. Like, I had to like really work with my powders. My powders didn't blend out well. My concealer didn't blend out well. My cream contour blended out really weird. Like, I had to do extra work, and like, I have had matte foundations before, so sure, I get it. I will say though, I don't have no crease lines, so I don't have no crease lines yet. And I really do have really deep crease lines, and I think that is you know, like, granted, it's soft matte, so it is supposed to be like, it's supposed to be the natural radiant but matte, so like, I get it, you know what I'm saying, like, but the coverage is not a buildable foundation to me. Like, it's not buildable in my opinion. Like, it's not that I don't like it. I ain't gonna return it. I'm not gonna give up on it yet, okay? I got 30 days, so I'm gonna play with it some more. But this, and it is very natural. It looks very natural. It doesn't look, I don't look cakey. I don't feel it on my skin in terms of like the formula. So, okay, here are some pros. I don't feel cakey, okay? I don't feel it on my face at all whatsoever. It's very, very, very light. Like, I don't feel like I'm wearing makeup. I'm not creasing anywhere. Let me actually look in the mirror instead of looking at the camera. I'm definitely not creasing anywhere, but I can definitely still see some of my color corrector. I can still see my mustache, which just means I need to wax on it because it's gonna do what it do regardless. It is sitting in some of my pores, but I mean, I have porous skin in my T-zone, so like, but in terms of, I do have some creases in my forehead, but very minimal creasing. So I will say it's very light and it doesn't crease that much. So if you need like I said, like more of an everyday matte foundation for fall and winter, I would definitely recommend, I would also recommend that you put it on with a brush and not a sponge, because the sponge ate up like the majority of the foundation, which is, I guess, another reason why it didn't apply that well to me. But like, I just feel like other foundations can do the same job for cheaper. Like, I'm not amazed. Get samples. This is one I would say definitely still try it for yourself, but go to the store and get samples. I don't know. I don't know. It looks good on camera, like, so I think it would photograph well, but in terms of me putting everything else on top of this foundation, it was so hard for me. Like, and maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Like, maybe I don't know, my sponge is wet. I don't know. Maybe it's me. It might be me. So just take all that into consideration when you're making your decision. All right, everybody, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you've made it this far, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post a video on this channel, honey. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
She's a